What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so we got Beyonce's secret surgery left Rumi struggling and say that Sir Carter is getting worse, bro. People are going in on Beyonce's kids' health condition, bro. It's crazy how people are so into what's going on with these kids. If something is wrong with the kids, bro, it's out of our control, right? It's out of our control. Instead of bashing them, we need to pray for the kids, bro. One thing about Lex. Now, Lex love the kids, bro. But you guys, y'all be on top of them. Y'all be on top of them kids, bro. That's crazy, but that's what we're here for, though. Spicy. They say Beyonce can't sell no tickets or nothing. They say you can get a Beyonce ticket for $3 now and get close to Beyonce. Not $3, but maybe $50, I think they said.
Child, imagine sharing a sweet, fleeting moment of your child's joy with the world, only for the internet to start dissecting it like a science project. Imagine being a mother and watching strangers speculate on your baby's neurodevelopment because they're not tap dancing on cue. Personally, I can't believe we're actually having conversations about if Rumi Carter has a condition and that Sir is worse. Some folks are now even floating the idea that maybe Beyonce's emergency delivery or surgery could have caused something with the twins, just throwing out medical assumptions like confetti. No diagnosis, no background, just vibes and wild speculation. Wow, people. I'm sure Beyonce is somewhere going, not again. But here we are, my loves, and we are going to be figuring out why people think Beyonce has some kind of private struggle with Rumi and that Sir is worse, which is why he was once again noticeably missing in action. Was it that emergency?
Now, I will say this, though. I always see the little girls. But I've never seen, I don't see the little boy. His grandmother said that he don't like the cameras and all that stuff. I get it. But we never see the little boy, sir. Never, ever.
Emergency C-section that may have caused all these issues? Okay, if you've seen Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, you definitely know that it was a family affair. Little Rumi stepped out during Protector, which is a song dedicated to her and her siblings, and Beyonce not only brought Rumi on stage, but bowed down to her, getting on her level, and sang to her a song all about their lineage, their bond, and how she will always guide her. Rumi even struck a Protector pose, crossing both her arms over her head, and had an adorable moment when she turned around and gave her mom one final big embrace near the end of the song, and Bey just had to pause. Aw, how can you not reach for the tissues when witnessing a moment like that?
Thanks.
Meanwhile, Blue Ivy joined Beyonce on stage for a variety of numbers, including America Has a Problem and Before I Let Go, before commanding the stage for a dance solo to Beyonce and Jay-Z's Deja Vu. Honey, Mama T was also in the building, and Bey gave her a special tribute to honor her memoir, Matriarch, going #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list.
Okay.
Today is a big day because my mother, who worked so hard on her book, she has the #1.
Grandma like, get your rump over here. Get back. Look at Big Sis. Big Sis say, stand right here.
Congratulations, Mama T. 1, 2, 3.
She hyper, ain't she?
Now, although Sir didn't appear on stage, Bey shared photos of him as a baby, as well as Rumi and Blue on the big screen between acts. She also shouted him out while acknowledging her crew and band at the end of the show. Regardless, the tour had the internet buzzing with people questioning why Sir was once again missing, while others said that they could see that Rumi certainly has some kind of condition because she was apparently stimming, and that Sir is probably worse, and that's why he wasn't brought out. Child, the internet did what it does best, which is to give unsolicited advice in child psychology. Suddenly, we had a panel of TikTok-certified doctors diagnosing Rumi with autism because what? She waved? She giggled? She was jumping up and down? She didn't look exactly how they expected a child to look on stage in front of thousands? Yes, the classic signs of joy, safety, and a secure attachment must mean something's wrong. Imagine being so unfamiliar with a carefree black child that you pathologize her happiness. Wild. And for me, it's the audacity for
That's
people
crazy.
to boldly say that Sir is worse, which is why he stayed at home. Honey, y'all know that for a long time, people have been speculating that Sir is the one with the condition thanks to online doctors who have said a couple of times that they have seen autistic tendencies.
Yes, break it down.
We've even had someone like Azalea Banks allude to this when she once called out Beyoncé, saying, "And stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really gonna look like a piece of ish for being ashamed of your own child." Allegedly, the symptoms were present in Beyoncé's Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, and people said that both Sir and Rumi have the characteristics. Based on what people speculated, Sir doesn't come out because his disabilities are profound and easily recognized, but Rumi is seen a lot because her disability is not easily recognizable. In addition, several followers even went so far as to create a list of autistic traits that Sir has allegedly exhibited in the past, including
Bro, the internet have no chill, bro. The internet have no chill, bro. These are kids that we're talking about here. And there's something that's going on with the little guy. Bro, that's a family situation, bro. If he don't come on camera, he is not in the scene with Beyonce or his dad. So what? The internet speculates, bro. I do my little blogs on these type of things, but this right here, when it comes down to kids, bro, I have a really big soft spot in my heart for things like this. I shouldn't even react to it.
drag, hand flapping, staring at lights, and repetitive movements. Some sources even said that the answers are in Beyoncé's song, My Rose. Like she literally sings, "How many times have you let yourself get down? Let yourself get you down, my dear. So many roses, but none to be picked without thorns. So be fond of your flaws, dear. I just hope you love yourself like that. And I really hope the best for you. You're my love, my sweetie pie, my baby. You're my heart. I hope, oh, I hope." Well, now people have concluded that Rumi probably has the same condition, but Sir is worse, and her condition is mild. Basically, this is why people are saying that we see Rumi making rounds with the family, but we never see Sir. I mean, Rumi modeled for her mother's fashion brand Ivy Park alongside her sister Blue. And while some may say that it was a girl's thing, then we can also question why Jay-Z never takes Sir anywhere to do boy stuff. In fact, even when he is out, he is always seen with either Blue or Rumi or both. For instance, Jay-Z took Blue Ivy and Rumi to the 2024 Super Bowl with him, where they were spotted posing for photos on the field. In addition, after Beyoncé's halftime performance last Christmas, where Blue was also present, Rumi was spotted leaving with the rest of the family and was captured on camera backstage with her dad, Jay-Z, grandmother Tina, and Michelle Williams, dressed in an all-white outfit just like Bey and Blue wore on stage. The conversation came up again after Beyoncé and Blue were both featured in her Good Morning America interview to promote Mufasa, the Lion King, in December last year, where Blue spoke alongside her mom, while Rumi made an adorable cameo at the end. Rumi's twin Sir, however, was missing from the interview, leading to fans wondering where he was.
Seeing Blue as Kiara and hearing her voice come out of that character. Give me a second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
Well, if you ask family members, they will tell you that Sir's absence from public events is simply due to the fact that he is laid back and chill, and seemingly not interested in large public outings. Even Tina Knowles has previously opened up about his personality, revealing that unlike his sisters, Sir is far more reserved and quiet, even though the same Tina also said that all the grandchildren are creatives and they love artistic things.
Well, they're just, you know, creative stuff. You know, they're all artists, and I mean, how could they not be?
But some people are still convinced that Sir is kept out of the spotlight because of his condition. And now that they have seen Rumi up close, they are convinced that she probably suffers from something similar, but it's mild. People are saying that Rumi appears to be on the spectrum. And just because it's Beyonce's child, that doesn't mean it can't be true. Of course, this is something Beyonce has never addressed at all. And the only thing we know about her journey with the twins is that Beyonce required an emergency C-section when she experienced preeclampsia unborn twins, Rumi and Sir. According to Beyonce, her pregnancy and delivery were extremely difficult and one of the most challenging experiences of her life. She actually discussed how her body went through more than she ever thought it could. For example, she stated that she weighed slightly over 218 pounds the day she gave birth to her twins. And she also said that throughout her pregnancy, she developed high blood pressure. Reportedly, during labor, one of the baby's heartbeats stopped a few times, requiring a C-section. While Beyonce didn't specifically mention which one of her twins experienced the heart issues, it has long been rumored that the twin in question was Sir. And people assume that the complications may have affected his health and his development more than Rumi's. Well, many die-hard Beyonce fans are not here for what TikTok doctors have to say. And they have gone so far as to call Rumi's moment the best part of the concert, because there was just something so pure about Rumi on stage, particularly in her freedom, that is connecting with them more than ever. They are saying that she is just so taken with the crowd, smiling ear to ear and waving at the Beehive, giving off pure joy that only a child can have. Let me tell you something. If you are Black, you know that for generations, Black kids have had to grow up fast, carry burdens early, and dim their light to make others comfortable. But here was Rumi just being loved right, being protected, being free to be a child. Some people saw that moment as Rumi having the kind of joy their ancestors dreamed of, the kind of soft, unbothered childhood every child deserves growing up. She literally reminded people of what it looks like when a Black child is allowed to live fully, safely, and unapologetically. Plus, Bey has made it clear in the past that her priority is making sure her kids have as much normalcy and privacy as possible, especially as they get older. Like she told GQ, "I have made an extreme effort to stay true to my boundaries and protect myself and my family. No amount of money is worth my peace. I try to only tour when my kids are out of school. I always dreamt of a life where I could see the world with my family and expose them to different languages, architecture, and lifestyles." About the kids just being kids, a source also told Hollywood Life she tries her best to keep life as normal for her children. She was instrumental in choosing schools for Blue to attend and made sure to choose the most private school she could find so that Blue could just be a normal child in preschool like all children her age. Basically, they are saying that in a world that too often forces Black children to grow up way too soon, here we have this beautiful 7-year-old shining her light in front of all of us, jumping up and down and cheering. To them, in times such as these, Rumi's appearance is more than just cute. It feels powerful and, yes, important. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's weird to genuinely wonder if there's anything wrong with Rumi or Sir? Are people taking it just a little too far? Or is this a conversation that should happen to help raise awareness and break the stigma? Maybe also talking about how her pregnancy may have affected the twins should be a conversation that needs to happen to also raise awareness. But you know what? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Man, regardless of what's going on with Beyonce's kids, bro, that's really none of our business, bro. Honestly, that's really none of our business, bro. If you're a fan of Beyonce's, right, then you're a fan. You can't diagnose her kids with anything. The internet don't got no chill, bro. Like, for real, they don't got no chill. They don't care. Some people don't care. Most people don't care, from what I see. Because there's something going on with the little boy or Rumi. That's their problem, bro. That's their problem. Hopefully there's nothing going on. Maybe the little guy don't like all the public publicity or being out like that. You know, who knows? We won't know anything until Beyonce come out or Jay come out and say, well, yo, he got a condition or whatever the case may be. And with Rumi hopping up and down on stage, she's an excited, bro. Her mom is Beyonce. And she is excited. She see thousands of people out there, bro. Y'all gotta get them kids a break, man, for real.